Are we good to start, or do we
Yeah,
try to?
we can get started.
Okay, let's continue from where we left. Let me open the yesterday's file. Yeah. So in yesterday's session, I was showing like the different types of slicers. Whether if you apply, what if you apply the slicer on the text, what are the options you'll be getting? Like list and drop down. If it's a date, there are many options you'll find it. Like there are 7 different options. If it's a number, there are 5 different options. Like all these options I was talking yesterday. Uh, now the slices related, there is one more important feature called sync slices. What is the sync slices and what is the use of it? Let me tell you. As of now, let's say if I change anything in the slicer, this is getting updated in this visualization. Nothing but in this page, this is getting updated. But my requirement is, hey, what are the changes I'm doing in the slices that needs to be applied in the another page also. Let me take another page. Let's say page 7 here now. So whatever you do, or you are doing the changes in the slices sheet, there is a page called slices where you are selecting something, whether it is a male, female, or like a date, or like units old. Same thing, it should be reflected here also. Um, that should be reflected in such case. What I can do is simply that the simplest way to sync the slices from one page to another page is just select that slicer, take a copy of it, whatever type it is, whether it's male, female, or like dates, whether it's really. So you take that copy and come back to this page 7 and paste it here. Once you paste it here, it is asking, it is giving you 2 options. Okay, one or more of the copy visuals can stay in sync. They can stay in sync with the visual it was copied from. It was copied from the one particular sheet, right? So, like, do you want to keep them in sync? In sync. Nothing but this one and this one. Or do you want to make them in the sync? Yes, I want. So you can click on the sync. If you click on don't sync, it won't be in sync. But I want to make it in the sync. Once I click on sync, now what you need to understand here is, let's say if I selected like 2015 to 2020, 15 to 2020, if I come to page 7, you can also see that same thing it is reflecting here. Once again, I'll do it. Whether it is a between like this, or let's say I'll make it as a list. In this list, let's say all the days where, like if it is a year, it would be better. Like let it be between itself. Let's say 15 to 31st, 31st December 2015, nothing but 1 year. So if I come back here, it should show the same thing. Yes, it is showing. Not only showing, like whatever you select here, based on that, what are the visuals here, that would be applied accordingly. let's quickly see that like here I'll be having region. Region is profit I have. It is also having revenue. So this. So I'll come back to slices here. Let me apply for the entire range starting to ending. There is some total revenue is 79 millions. Right. If I come to here, same range it is taking and it is showing the same 79 million. Whether it is region wise or product wise, it is the same revenue is the same. Right. That's how it will work. But you may have a query now. If you're changing in the slicer here, this is getting updated in the page 7. What if I change here? Is it going to update here? Yes, it will be. See that? Let me change this. Whatever the range it is, you select it from 16 to 17, something you selected. Once you go back here, same 16 to 17 dates it is taking. There's some 29 million revenue. Yes, you can see the same thing. So that's how both will be in sync. Whether it is just 2 pages or 3 pages or 4 pages, you can keep it in sync. How do you make this one also sync? Like take a copy from here and you paste it in the page gate also. So this will be in the sync, the slices one. So that's how it will work. But there are a couple of other options I'll show you now. What if if you want the slicer should show only here, it should show only here, this should not show here, but it should work as per selection of from this master file. Let's assume like from this page, what are the slices you selected, based on that this should be reflected here, the region wise revenue or whatever, but it should not show me. I want to save some space, I don't want to show this. In that case you need to hide it. So how to hide this is you go to this format, sorry, not in the format, like go to view ribbon. In the view ribbon there is something called selection. Just click on the selection. Once you click on the selection, oh yeah, that also, that is our next topic, Naveen. We'll be discussing. Yeah. So this slicer, I don't want to show it. I just don't want to show it, but work-wise, it should, functionality-wise, it should do the same functionality what it was working earlier. So what do you do? Just what I've done, I am here in the view ribbon. Once I click on selection, in this page, whatever the objects are there, all that objects are showing. In this case, there are objects I call it, or visuals I call it, all the same. Like you see that there is a table object, here is a table object, and there's a slicer object. This slicer object, I don't want to show it. You see there's the slicer, there is the eye symbol is here, right? If you click on it, hide this visual, nothing but it will be hidden. It is in this hidden now. It is there, but I make it hidden. Whether it is working or not, nothing but based on the selection of this slicer, is this getting updated here or not? We will see that as of now, some 79 millions it is showing. But once I go here, if I change it to some different dates, you can see some 31 million. If I come to this page 7, this is also should show the same 31 million. Yes, it is showing. Nothing but that slicer is not visible, but however, it is working. Like if you want to see it, just this icon, we make it visible. Now you can see that, make it hidden. So one master page you can keep it, and where you can do all your, I mean, that remote control is here, and it will work based on this remote, like all other pages will work accordingly. So is this clear to everyone? Okay. Yeah, thanks for the reply. Let me show you. In the view ribbon itself, I show you this selection, right? Like once you're done with it, In the slices one, there are multiple one, two, three, four, five visuals, five objects. So all the five objects it is showing. You can show them. You can hide all of them at a time. If you want to click on show, all of them will show like this. Or individually also you can hide it or make it visible. So this is okay. Close this. So there is option called sync slices. If I click on the sync slices, so select a slicer. Once I click on sync slicer, some pane is showing. Sync slices pane is showing. It's saying that, hey, select a slicer in one of your report pages. Any page it is, any of the pages that slicer you select. Then start syncing it across other pages. So right now, this date related one, date related slicer you have in the page called slicer, and also it is there in the page 7 also. We know that page 7 also is sitting, but is it visible? No, you remember that, but without remembering also you can see that this icon symbol, this eye symbol, in the page 7, this particular slicer is available, but it is not visible. If you want to make it visible, right now you see once again page 7 I'm showing, and there is no slicer, not visible. It is there, but it is not visible. Once I come here and select the slicer, you can see the page 7 is, it's saying that like this slicer is visibility wise it is not enabled. Once I enable this, now you go to page 7 and see that, hey, it is visible now. So like this, you can make it visible, or like you can make it hidden. But I'll unselect this. I don't want to show it. But there is option called refresh. You see that this is a refresh. I call it. So nothing but based on the selection from the this page, like this page 7 slices are getting update because this refresh is enabled. There is a relationship between them. So if I unselect this, it is cut, like it is just visible, but it is not enabled. Like you unselect this one also, it won't be visible and it won't be in sync. But I'll make it visible. But that syncing one, that refresh part, it should not be updated. So if you unselect this, now you see this, some 15 to all the range 15 to 20 I have taken. If I come to page 7, it is not showing that 15 to 20. It is showing some old one. Even if I change this one to something, if I do this change, this is not getting updated here. From here to here it is not going, and here to here also it is not going. If I do any change in the page 7, will it changes in the slicer page? It will be if you have that relationship. Like you see this, I'll go here, I selected. Now you see this, both are visible, both are in refresh, right? I'll go to page 7. I'll go to page 7. Now you see this, I changed something here. Remember what I selected? Otherwise, instead of every time date, let me go with the calendar, not the date. I'll go with the year. That will be more easy. Like, and I'll make it as a, let's say, list of the years. Please remember that. Like that years I'm selecting as a 2015. In the slices, like if I come here, this is also showing the same 2015. If I select the 2018 here, it is coming here, 2018. Nothing but whether you select here and come and go back to here, both are in sync because they are visible. You see that for the slices and page 7, this refresh part is enabled. If it is disabled, then it won't be. Like if I disable here, nothing but if you change anything here, it won't come. If you change anything here, that won't come to slices. I mean, both should be enabled, then only it will be in refresh. Okay. What will happen if you don't show in the page 7? It will get refreshed, just that it won't be visible. In the page 7, that visibility I'm disabling. Like 2017 and select. If I come here, 2017, it is not visible. But you see that total revenue millions, 14 millions. If I come to slices, it is also should show the same 14 millions. Is that clear, like Rajendra? Yeah. Let me take the Monica Reddy's query. What's the difference between selection and slicer and sync slicer? Monica, like the sync slicer means like whatever you selected here, that will be in sync with the another pages, whether the right side page or left side page or whatever you want, you can make it sync. Like in the page 5, if I go, in the page 5, also we have the year. Agree? In page 5 also we have the year. Like let's say I'll select the 2018. Remember, I selected the 2018 in the page 5. This is getting updated like based on my selection, whatever I selected, 2018 I selected. If I come to slices, is it showing the same 2018? Okay, let me select the 2017 here. Like once again, I'll select 2016, again 2018 I selected 2018. If I come to slices, you just selected the 2018? No, it's still showing the 2017. Why? Because page 7 related this year slicer and page slices related. I mean, this name I would have given some other name. So this another page related year slicer, both are not in sync. That is the reason they are not interacting with each other. They are isolated. They are not connected. Is this clear, Monica? So if you want now, here is a question. My requirement is whatever I selected, whatever the year I select, that should be the same. It should be selected in the this slices page also. In the slices page also, we have the year, right? So right now it is some 17. It is showing. No. In the page 5, if I select the 19, it should also selected slicer in the slices year page. It should also select the 2019. What do you do then? What do? You select the slicer, go to sync slices. In the sync slicer, the page 5, it is visible. This needs to be like this refresh button need to be enabled. So in the page slices page also, it is visible and it is a sync. So now, whatever you do it in the page 5, it will be reflected in the slices page and page 7 also. And if you do something in the slices page, that will be reflected in the page 5 and page 7 also. In the page 7, how it is different one, this is will be refreshed. Page 7 also will be refreshed based on the page 5 or page slices page. However, if you are trying to do any changes in the page 7, it is as it is not visible, you can as an end user you cannot do anything. I mean, slices related you cannot change it. But if you make it enable and do any changes, that will be reflected in the slices page and page 7 page also. I hope it is clear to everyone. Yeah. So let's I selected 2019. In the slices one also it should be 2019. Yes, it is 2019. In the page 7 also it is 2019 only. It is not visible. If you want to make it visible, what do you do? Selection one and this slices one you can make it enable here. This you can see that 2019. This way you can enable, let it be hidden. Another way of enabling is like you go to the slices page and this is the one like this one from here, page 7 it is hidden, right? Make it visible. Again, come back here. Now here also you can see that they are in the, it is showing it now like slices page. Sorry. I select the 2018. In the page 7 also it should show the 2018 and in the page 5 also it should show 2018. So this is how all these three are in sync. So these slicers are very, very important. The syncing slicer, in most of the times in interviews, they'll ask questions related to it. Once you understand the concept, how much they confuse you, you should not confuse. Like once you understand the concept, you can play with it. So my suggestion is first, you can try it on your own so that you'll be have a better clarity on it. Fine. Let me talk about what Naveen was asking here. Let me look at that. can we have a default filter when we go to the page? Um, let's say I'll call this page 8 as a start page. Just call it as a start page. Let it be. And here is a so here my view 1, my view 2, my view 3, something 3 pages I created, all are blank now. So let me create some view here, things like I'm closing. Like let's say I'll create region wise revenues. This region this time I'll take manager X. Manager. These are the four managers and from them how much revenue we're getting. Something pie chart. This is the pie chart. I'm talking about something called bookmark. So what is a bookmark and what is the use of it? I'm going to explain you. Before that, like I'm taking some basic visuals here. So this is a some pie chart here. So this blue color belongs to Alice and this David, this color belongs to this David. I don't want to map it like this manually. Instead, I can go to this format from visual. This is a new look actually. I have updated my Power BI desktop. Like it is showing like this. Earlier, it used to show at bottom. Like till yesterday, I was using the older one. So I have updated today morning. Like it is showing this new one. The formatting related some changes they are showing. Like earlier, the visuals used to be. You see the screen recording. All the visuals used to be at top, and these things are down. This look also like it is this icon also earlier it was an older one, other icon, but now it is showing this icon. So if you want to do any visual related formatting, you need to go to this one. This pen symbol you can see nothing but formatting. You are the artist, you format it. So so this format displays like these labels are showing it outside. Instead of outside, if I make it inside, it will show inside. So let it be outside. Label like right now it is showing the data value and percentage of total. So, but I want to show uh, category name and data value. Once click on it, this Allison, so 29.9 millions, and Prakash 13.4 million. This is much revenue. So now I want to show percentage, category, and percentage of total. So that will also be shows. So let's select all details. Like it will show name, value, and percentage. I like this one. So this is how it is showing now. It will become reset to default. It will reset to default one. No, I want all detail labels. So it will show us here. this is fine. This is the one view, and I'll be having some slicer at top. I'll go with again here. I'll take with the slicer. So based on your selection, it is getting updated. That's okay. One more small visual I'll take it. So I'll go here. And this time I'll go with the city-wise revenue. After XYZ, take up. Some product-wise revenue it is showing now. If I select this, it is showing according to this is getting changed according to this. And let's say here I have one more slicer where it will show month name as well. Month name. Let's select the slicer. I'll call it as well month name. These are the some month names. So based on this, like you select like this, it is getting changed. So these are okay. Like you selected like this is okay. But your requirement is whenever you come to this my view one, it should show like 2019 year should be 2019 and the month should be Jan. That view you want it. That view you want it. Right now, what is happening? Like you selected what are the previously selected. That's what it is showing. Let's say you're here. Once you come back, it is showing the previously selected one. The previously can be the February or March, April. It can be anything. But what you want when you comes to here, like it should show like 2018 related January month. 2018 related January month related. This filter should be applied. I don't want to select 2018 and I don't want to select the Jan like this. Even someone selected multiple things, but once some button you click it easily, once you button click, it should be reset it to the state which you are looking for. So that is called as actually bookmark. How to create the bookmark and what is the use of it, I'm going to show you now. So here, there is something called insert. In the insert ribbon, like there are some buttons are there like left arrow, right arrow, reset, and so on. I'll be talking all of them today. So let me click on first call like bookmark. Let me click on the bookmark. Once I click on the bookmark, it is showing some icon like this is a simple icon. It is this icon. You can resize it and so on. Like this bookmark. If I click on it, nothing is happening. Even if you hold control key and actually when you hover on it, it is saying that control plus click here to follow the link it's saying. When I press control click also nothing happened. So the thing is first you need to create the bookmark. Then that bookmark you need to assign it to some button. It can be this button or your image or any shape you can assign. So on click of it, that control and click on it, it will work and it will take you to the state where you have created. I mean to say, how to create that bookmark here is what we want. Coming back to requirement, it should show on click of this, it should show 2018 January 1. Now if I click it, whether control click or direct click, nothing is happening. So my let me make it one time manually. 2018 is selected. See the 2018 and the month is January is selected now. So you can see that 2018 January related view is this. Correct. So this is okay. This one, this picture, like that happy moments you take the picture, right? So here we'll call it as a bookmark. Like this view you like it, this view you like it, like you want to make it as a bookmark. So how to make a bookmark is like a, how do you make the bookmark is click on this insert in the view ribbon. There is something called like a bookmarks. In the view ribbon, you have the bookmarks. Click on the bookmark. Once you click on the bookmark, it is showing another pane, like just like a sync slices one. Don't compare slices with the sync slices with the bookmark. I mean, just I'm comparing that. It will show the some pane here, bookmark pane. So it will clearly tell you the steps. Use bookmarks to capture the key data for your data, yourself and others. It's saying this, right? So, what are the steps here? First thing is filter data to get the state you want to capture. Filter the data. Filter the data to get the state you want to capture. Hey, this is the state we want to capture, right? 2018 and Jan. This is the state we want to capture. So, like already I selected that. That first part is done. Then click add. Here you have the something called click add. Just add this. So once I click on add, it is showing something called bookmark one. Bookmark one. If you don't like this bookmark one name, you go here. You can rename and call it as a my bookmark one. It's up to you what name you'll give. I'll just give it as a my bookmark one. And if you want to add one more, you can add it one more. But as of now, like if I click it, add it one more also, that will also send 2018 January only. No, like this bookmark two should be something else. First, I'll delete it. Like let me delete this and select the 2019 and with the let's say all the months 2019 all the months like if I click on clear all, it will show all. So 2019 related all the months. So that's what the bookmark like. Let me this state we captured now. All the filters we applied, the required filters, and now I'll click on the add. So instead of my bookmark to I'll go here, rename and call it as a my bookmark two, something like this. Now we have created the bookmarks. Close this. Now there are two bookmarks are there. You can apply to this bookmark image, this object, either bookmark one or bookmark two. It's up to you. So let me click on clear all. Like I'll select this one bookmark. This is the object. This object is having the some options. Format button option it is showing. If you click on it, it is automatically showing the pane. If you click on outside, it is showing the visualization. If I click on this, it is showing the format button one. In this one, like this shape related, what do you want, that state, um, different options it will show what whether you want the default one or on hover or on press and something. Some options will be there that a rectangle shape you want or arrow shape and so on. There are different options are available. What should be the size? How should be the corners? Whether corner should be smooth or like different options you have. But important one in this format button is action. In this bookmark one, action is important. That is by default it is a turn on. What is that action we want is the type is bookmark and bookmark right now it is assigned as none. So let me assign the bookmark one. Once I assign the bookmark one, so now you see this. We assigned for this icon, we assigned a bookmark one. Check out this right now. All the years are selected, all the months are selected. But once I click on it, oh, it is just selecting it. Actually, when you hover, you can see that it will tell you that control and click. So not just click, it is a control and click. Once I click on control and click, it is showing the 2018 and January. It is reset it to the look and feel like the way it was when we created the bookmark. Is this clear? Yes, or no? It is simple. I click on insert, click on the insert, and in the buttons, I have taken the bookmark button. Guys, like taking the bookmark for the bookmarks, assigning this, taking this one itself is not a mandatory. Even you can take the blank button also. You see this blank button or back button, anything you can take it. So I'll take this blank. Once I take the blank, you see this. You can move it wherever you want. Let's say I'll move just here. So on click of it, that bookmark tool should be applied. So what do you do with this action place? You selected this one, right? So nothing but format button, action place turn on, action. What is that action is? The back button, no, it is a bookmark. And the bookmark is, it needs to be applied the bookmark to. What are the bookmarks you have created? It is showing it. So select the bookmark to. And now once I hold the control key and click it, it is showing the 2019 with all the months. Let me show you like, let me select the 2015, March, Jan, something I'm selecting, all zigzag. But once I click on this control and click, automatically selected the 2019, automatically selected the all the months. If I click on this bookmark one, hold control key and click it, it is changing to 2018 and the January only. So whatever you want, whichever the key KPIs view, you can keep it in that way and you can view that. Oh, Monica, you're asking what is the use of the bookmark? Let's say you've given some dashboard to the management. What they do, they will do slicing and dicing. They'll change this. They'll change the year. They'll change the month. They'll change the, what if I click on this? All this they'll keep checking. Like you see this. If I click on this Rajesh Nair one, Rajesh Nair related product wise revenue addition. If I click on the May and so on, like that numbers are getting changed accordingly. But no, I want to get the look which I want. I mean, when the file is shared, there was nice look. That look I wanted back. So instead of he is reversing what he has done, we are clicking back here and unselecting this and doing all that stuff. You can simply click on one button, click one three button, click on this. Now you see that this is all showing in the default set. It is showing that view which we liked it, we created. Yeah, kind of reset button. Yeah. And moreover, these buttons you can keep it in the another sheet also. Let's say I'll go to start sheet. In the start sheet, in the insert, this buttons place. You can take this or any of these buttons, not just the bookmark itself. Otherwise, you can even take the shapes also. This shape, let's say I'll take something smiley and all, not there actually, not many shapes you'll find it here. Let me take this rectangle shape, rounded rectangle. Once I go here, the size I can change the color of it. All these things you can do it in the format shape. That what should be the color of it, whether it needs to be rotated or not. What is the style of it? The color, like I can change it to some other color. What is the text you want to write in it? The text is written as off, turn on, and write it something. I'll call it as a something. And the font name also can change. make it center, all the small things you can do it. But the thing is, we want to do is on click of it, it should navigate to my view one. Right now in the my view one, it is selected all something else like this and that. But when I click on this button, it should navigate to this another page. And once you, it is not just navigating. Once you go there, it should not show all this cluttered one. Like I want to see that 2019 or 18 something that bookmark one we created, right? That one it should show. So in that case, you assign that bookmark to this. That's it. So you select this button. There is action is turned off. You turn on this and expand this. And in this, are you going to back on click of it? No, I don't want to go anywhere back. I want to apply some bookmark. That bookmark is bookmark one. So done. So right now, if I click on it, not just click, it is a control and click. Once I hold the control key and click it, now you can see that it's navigating to another page. And now you see the 2018 and then this view it is set it now. Is this clear? Yeah. Yes, Naveen, go ahead. And this is not the default. So, not click, it is control click is mandatory. When you come to the page, default they should apply. Uh, See, the one which you're asking normally like if you're Excel users, I can say that like as and when you come to some particular sheet or come uh, deactivate some sheet or open the workbook, some action needs to be taken care. Those are called event macros. Those are called event macros. Those things can be done in the Excel, but not in the Power BI. Some action you need to do as a button click like this. So let's start. Okay. Like if that is the case, then what you need to do is the next topic. Now in like you're asking that upcoming topics you're asking today. So when I was in slices, some slices you're asking for the this bookmarks. Now we are in the bookmark. You're asking about something another topic called filters. No problem. Like you need not to be sorry. Like I'm just trying to say that like that topic we are going to cover in some time. So let me finish this off. Like in the shapes, you can take whatever shape you want. Probably don't take this kind of things like it doesn't look professional when you take it, but by the given here, probably like when you have most revenue, like achieve the target, probably some people may want, especially foreigners are very expressive, right? They may want to show some love. So, but here in India, like you may not. I mean, depends. It depends. Yeah, fine. So these are the different shapes you can take, and this shapes like let's say I'll apply the right click. Whether you take this shape, right click, whether it is little bigger one, you can resize this, and and there is an action button you can assign. Otherwise, in the insert, there is a buttons. Here also you have the left arrow and right arrow. So once I click on right arrow, this the difference you see this arrow looks like this and this looks like this. So if you want smaller one and look like this, you can take it here. What is the use of this right arrow is on click of it, it should navigate to different pages. Uh, Either normally this right navigation key indicates that one page right side. That's what it means. Left arrow will be one left arrow. You see this? Right now, if I click on this left arrow, either direct click or control right click, either it's not moving to left side, nor it is moving to right side. So you need to give some action to it, otherwise it won't. Action turn on, and you tell that hey, that action is go to the page navigation. Go to the page navigation. In the page navigation, destination should be where it should go. It should go to, like, let's say my view one, it should go, or it should go to page three. It need not to be always right side, but normally, as it is a right arrow, we'll keep this first after start. What is the next one? We have my view one. I'll select that my view one. So when I hold the control key and click it, it will simply navigate to the page. It will simply navigate. It won't change anything related to bookmarks. Don't get confused with the bookmarks and navigation. Navigation, it will just navigate. Whatever the state it is, it won't change. Like you see this, I'll clear all, I'll clear all. Now if I go to start sheet and if I hold the control key and click it, it is just moving to right side. It is kept whatever it is the default. But if I go to start sheet again and if I hold the control key and click it, this is the bookmark one. On click of it, it is navigating to my view one and it is selected the 18 and January. What do you mean? This bookmark is actually is navigating to the particular page and it is giving the state which we want. So that bookmark can be kept it within the same sheet or in the other sheet also. These arrows also you can keep it in the different, I mean on the same sheet, but if you normally will keep it in the sheet from here, if you want to go to some right sheet, we'll keep it. If you want to go to the same sheet, we don't keep it here, right? But whereas bookmarks, that bookmarks needs to be applied within the sheet. Yeah, we'll keep it in the same sheet or in the different sheet also. That's the difference. So the back button, if you want to apply it, go here, select it, and action turn on. And that page, like this should go to page navigation and should go to like page 7. And let's say I'll take the page 4. One page left now. I want to page 4 directly. Hold the control key and click it. That it is going to page 4. That's how it is working. So that is the page navigation. But this time I want to navigate to some URL. In that case, first of all, I'll keep some company logo here. That logo on click of it, it should navigate to the company website. In that case, like let me take Microsoft.com or some site. The website on click of it, it should navigate to Infosys website. Otherwise, it should navigate to this page. This page it should navigate. Let me take the URL of it. Come back here, and I'll insert. I don't have the logo of that. If I have the logo, I would have click on this image. I would have inserted, but there is no image which is there in my desktop related to Infosys. I'm not inserting, but instead I'm inserting something called information. I click on this information. Once I click on information, is by default is being the left push. I can move wherever I want. And on this again action turn on. You go here and select the web URL. Once you web URL, what is URL? You paste that URL. And if you what is the tool purpose? If you don't give any access click outside, when you hover on it, it's showing control plus click here to follow the link. which link it will follow. I mean, I want to give some meaningful message here. So in that case, like let me click here again in the actions in the tool tab. I'll be writing that control plus click to visit Infosys website. Something I written a message when you hover on it. It is saying that control plus click to visit Infosys website. I written some spelling mistake. So like hold the control key and click on it. Once you click on it, in your default browser, it will open the same page. So that's how it will work. So nothing but you can navigate to some different websites as well. So if you want to insert an image, you can insert the image like anything, so any image which is there in your system, you can insert it. For the inserted image also, you can give a try. Will I am able to apply the hyperlink? Will I am able to go to different pages, page navigation or not? You see that it should be. So here my view one I kept it like here my view two I have not added any visuals here. So you add some visuals here and in the start page you click it button to something and it should navigate to my view two page or my view three page. Like so that's where number you can try. Now let me talk about the filters now. So here till now we were seeing this fields, visuals. There are filters. This filters pane. This is the default one. These three. Like you can expand collapse, right? That's filters you see here. There are three types of filters are there. Like filters on this page, filters on all pages. There is a filter on this visual. There is no visual now. That's the reason that option is not showing. There are three types of filters. First, let me have some visual. Let me take visual copy. I'll have one more visual as well. So here there are two visuals, correct? Or region-wise revenue and product-wise revenue or profit, whatever. Something two visuals are there. I want to apply some filter on this visual. On only on this visual, I want to apply. So you select that and come to filters. If you don't select any of them, if you click it outside like this, then it is showing the filters on this page, filters on all the pages. If you select any one of the image, any one of the filter visual, it will show the three options: filters on this visual, filters on this page, filters on all the pages. Like nothing but these two last two options will be definitely it will show. So this first option will show if you select the any one of the visual, either this visual or this visual. So as you selected this visual now, there are two things, right? Like one is the product and another one is the revenue. There is a product name and revenue it is showing. Whereas if I select change this to this, dynamically it will change. There are three things, three fields we use: region, total profit, and total revenue. This three. So whether you want to apply the filter, you want to apply the filter on this visual, nothing but this visual. Within this also, do you want to apply the filter by region or profit or revenue? You can take a call. So, for example, if I click on the region should be south, only south region related I want to show. Click on the drop down. Once I click on the drop down, let me select only that there are types like the region, like it is showing the basic, advanced, and top gain it is showing. So let it be basic filter. In the basic filter, let me select the south. Once I select the south, only south region revenue is this much and profit is this much. That's what it is showing. Observe this carefully. These numbers not change anything. This is the product 6 revenue of all the regions related. All the regions product 6 revenue. All the regions product 5 revenue and so on. So because we set filters on this visual only. So not only south, like I want to see that west also. Once I select the south, west, it is showing these two. Again, observe this. This is not affected anything. If I would have kept it as a table, you would have seen that numbers clearly. Otherwise, I can select this and I can make it as a data labels and enable it. Now you can see the data labels. Y-axis, I don't need it. Like Y-axis title also, I don't need it. Title. Yeah. So you see that numbers are not changing. Like let me come back. Let me come back to this filters again. In this filters, like what we applied, it should be south and west. If I unselect this west, only this is getting changed, not this. If I enable it also, this is not getting changed because we said clearly, hey, apply filters on only this. No, not the basic filter. Let me change it to advanced filter. Once I change it to advanced filter, it is showing that couple of options like advanced filter. This is a text data type. The region is a text data type. So based on the data type of it, it will change. Like as of now, it is saying that either south or west. Why? How come it is saying that region is south or west? The reason is we earlier we selected the basic one. In the basic we said south and west. It is remembering even you changing into advanced filter. That's a good part. It is remembering this and it is saying that it is the south and west. No, it should not be west. It should be something else you can apply. No, I want to remove this completely. It should be only south. Then what you can do is you can remove this clear filter, let it be advanced filter. That now you can say that that is show items when the value is south, the value is south, and apply the filter. Now you can see only south region. Now instead of is I'll select the contains, then I'll write something called uh, A. I'll just write the A. If I click on the apply filter, can you guess what are the regions it is going to give? Which regions it is going to apply? Guess. None. A. In the east, we have the A, right? Apply filter. That northeast. In the northeast, you have it. But no, I'll take the H. If it is H, apply filter. You see that northeast. In the northeast, we have, and south also we have. H you have. That is the reason. Either H or like let's say I'll call it as A as well. That contains A. Apply filter. And now it is giving either H or A. Oh, in this also we have A. So in the first what we'll be having W and write W. Now you see this, all of them are coming now. So that's how it works. Just that you need to play with this. So these are simple English, just that it takes your time. Like you need to be very calm, like see that what option it is. Like read this. Show items when the value is contains, like is. What do you mean by is? Like show items when the value is yet value is yet, not yet, nothing but it is means it means that equal to. If you apply the filter here now, like by selecting the S, if I write something called A or H or something, if I click on this clear apply filter, nothing is showing because there is means equal to. So items where the value is A. There is nothing called A. But do we have the south? Yes, we have apply filter. It will show the south. It is not a case sensitive. So that's how you need to play with it with the advanced filtering. Like if I change it to Topian, what do you mean by Topian? I want two, top two regions. Like as of now, if I clear the filter from here, like what are the filter as of now? All of them are showing. Let me take the snapshot of it. Otherwise, I'll take the total revenue. To see this total revenue, I applied the sorting. There's the south is the highest, 29 million, then 23 is the Midwest, and so on. I'll just take the snapshot of it for your reference. And I want to see only top two by revenue, like what do? You go here, top n, and show items top. I'll say top two, top two what? By value of what? It is asking it. So it won't understand that, oh, it is by profit or revenue, it won't know, right? You need to mention that by value of what. You are giving the ranking, the top ranking, top two ranking on basis of what. So I'll mention that on the basis of total revenue, the total revenue. We drag that into here. Now apply the filter. Now you can see that south is the highest and Midwest is the second highest. You can see earlier the south 29 and Midwest is the 23. That's what. Remember, like you need not to mandatorily either total revenue or total profit you can drag. You can even drag the cost also, or you can drag by what do you say, like units sold. I'll type units sold here, and if I click on apply filter, it may not be same south and Midwest. It may be different. Let me click on apply filter. Oh, luckily top two also both are same southeast and Midwest, based on the units sold also. But in reality, the number of units sold might be different region, and the number of the top two regions which highest revenue regions are different. So hope it is clear. Any questions on this? I know Naveen question is not answered till now. We'll see that Naveen till now is just playing with the text related field. Just yes. Looks like after a long time you're giving a response. And you can just give this. You give it. Fine. So I click on clear filter now. It is showing all. Instead of on the region, right now there is no filter applied on the region. If you apply on the filter like number related field, either total profit or total revenue, like once you click on the drop down, you can see that options are changed. Is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. There are many options are showing based on the number field. These are the number field, right? Like that's the reason that options got changed. So I'll say that anything which is greater than or equal to 20 millions. 20 millions are written. Apply the filter. Now you can see that only two regions which are greater than or equal to 20 millions. I change it to 10 millions, then you'll find all of them. If I change it to 14 millions, apply filter, it will show 3. So that's how it is works. This number related field. So you have less than, greater equal to. Is that is means nothing but equal to. They would have written that equal to, but is number called some particular number. Normally for the numbers we don't take equal to something. For text we'll take it, not blank, all this. So here filter it will apply. So profit also same. So this is how you will be playing with the text related and number related. What if it is a date related? Let me show you now. So this date field, I'll add the calendar date. Let me enable the checkbox so it is showing all the dates here. So filters on this visual again. Here is a date. So if I click on the drop down here, what filters you want to apply? Hey, these are the continuous dates. There are thousands of dates are here, like because 15 to 2020 some dates, right? All are showing like this. So this is okay. No, not the basic filter. I'll go with the advanced filter. Like there is a top n I shown you for the numbers. If you remember, it was showing the basic, advanced, and top n. Advanced is nothing but contains, does not contain, like greater than equal to, less than or equal to, those options. Correct. Like basic filter, all that options it will give is the basic one, whichever you want, you can select it. Whereas top n also shown you uh, top 3 values, top 10 values. Where always top, like you may want bottom also, you see that top n it is showing here, the name is top n, but you can select that, change it to top bottom also. Bottom 10 based on what? Or you're saying bottom 10 dates. So that bottom 10 of by revenue. You can call it as a revenue, total revenue field here, and apply the filter. I'll take bottom 5, otherwise apply the filter. Can you see this? These are the 3 days we have the least sales. Least sales. Okay, that's how it will work. I hope it is clear now. Even so, we are saying top n. Don't see that top n. It is actually means the bottom 5. And if I select the top and apply the filter, like that highest sales dates are these. As it is a table, you can also see with respect to that what is the revenue of it. Like the total revenue, I'll add it in this place. You can see that these are the revenues, the top revenues. Something 2 lakhs 89, 2 lakhs 34. Otherwise, let me make it sorting 2 lakhs 89, 2 lakhs 47, and so on. If I change it to bottom, let's quickly see that number. It is not 2 lakhs, so it is just 93, 90. This is how you need to do the testing, whether my numbers are showing correctly or not. So that is related to dates related top and bottom filters. Whatever the option is shown you here, those are related to dates, and it will work filter in this visual. Let me talk about, as it is a date, there is a great option called relative date and relative time. Relative date and relative time. So if I select the relative date, I'm just select the relative date. Uh, what do you mean by this relative date? Like show items when the value is in last. There is option called like days, weeks, calendar weeks, months, calendar months, years, calendar month, calendar years. So let me talk about days. The days of, let's say I'll tell that last 100 days and click on apply filter. It is not showing anything because last 100 days, the 2022 or 2021 data, I don't have it. Let's say if I say like last 1,000 days and apply filter, now it should show some dates and their revenue. Last 1,000 days, the way you need to read is like last 1,000 days related revenue is this. Like you see that this is a good part actually. I like this. What is the last thousandth day means I don't know. I need to calculate 1000 day back. This is very tough, right? Otherwise, let me change it to last 10 days and click on the apply filter. Can you see this? Like today is the April 3rd in India. Like that is a 10 days back means March 25th. March 25th to April 3rd is a 10 days. That's what the period it is taking. Last 10 days, which is including the today's date also. If any case that April 3rd should not be, it should be March 24th to like April 2nd. That's how I'll consider as a last 10 days, in not including the today. Unselect this option and click on it. It will show the March 24th to April 2nd. There is no data for that, like that's the reason it's not showing anything. But I'll say that hey, last 10 days, I'll say that like last 10 calendar years. Once you select the calendar years and click on apply filter, and it is showing now like the last 10 years date it is taking January 1st 2012 to 12/31 2021. Instead of 10 years, let me take it as a, let's say, 4 years and apply the filter. 3 years and apply the filter. Now I'll try to explain you the difference between calendar years and years. Then you'll understand the months and calendar months, weeks and calendar weeks. You'll understand this difference. So calendar years I selected, and when I selected the calendar years, like apply filter already I clicked. That's the reason it is not showing enable mode again. It is ghosted text. It is showing nothing, but we have already applied. So it last 3 years. Last 3 years means what? Like there are two ways you can consider. Like last 3 years means like from current date to 3 years back you can go. Another way is hey, don't consider this year because this year is not completed. The calendar years, the way it works is it won't consider the current year, current month, current week. No, as you're talking about the calendar years, so this complete current year it won't consider. What is the previous year? The 2021. So that is a 1 year. That January 1st to December 31st. That is the last year, and 2020 is the last second year. Like 2019 is the third year, last third year, right? So sorry. So that's how it is taking. The January 1st, 2019 to 12/31, 2021 will be my last 3 years date for the calendar years. Instead of calendar years, if please remember this, like otherwise I'll take a snapshot of it. This kind of things you can take a snapshot and keep it somewhere so that it will be a ready reference you'll be having. So instead of calendar years, I'll select the years here now and apply the filter. You see that still not change. You first apply the filter, then you see this. This years one up, it won't take the calendar years. Like it will take from the current date. Like from the current date, like April 3rd is today. From this today's 3 years back. 3 years back means what? April 4th, 2019 to April 3rd, 2020 is my last 3 years period. And if you don't want to consider the today's date, like unselect it and apply the filter, just that instead of April 3rd, it is taking the April 2nd. Instead of April 4th, it is taking the April 3rd. Only 1 day difference. But I want to include the today's date also. So, did you understand this concept? Can you do unselect current one? Oh, like a month one if you want. Like what do you do? Like go here. Calendar months you select. The calendar months last in the last 3 months. Nothing but you're asking asking like it is you're asking that like can we unselect the current month? Yes, you unselect it. Like when you select the calendar months, that current month it won't take. Nothing but last 3 months means what? We are in the April month, nothing but Jan, Feb, March. January 1st, 2022 to 31st March 2022 is my calendar months, last 3 calendar months. If I click on it, it will show nothing because there is no 2022 data. It is showing like this. But the period you can see January 1st, 2022 to 31st March 2022. Like if I say 30 months and click on apply filter, you can see the dates here and the review. Got it. Like Instead of calendar months, I'll change it to just months and click on the apply filter. It is taking that January 4, 2022 to April 3rd, 2022. That's how it works. So these are really interesting and very useful in real time. Like week wise, you can take last 3 weeks, last 5 weeks, or day wise. Some people want last 7 days, last 14 days, last 10 days. You do that whether you want to include that current date or not. They given this option. They are 36 months if you want to see for the previous 3 years, excluding the current month. Guys, I don't answer this. Any one of you answer Uday's query. What Uday is asking is 36 months if you want to see for previous 3 years. No. We should use the calendar months, like excluding the current month. That current month will exclude the current month, current year, current week, current day, current year, all this. Like so 36 months. We do 36 calendar months. Apply the filter. Can you see this? Is that showing that April? Uday? It is not. April 1st, 2019 to March 31st, 2022. Because I selected the calendar months. Whether it is a 12 months, whether it is a 10 months or 36 months, it's up to you. So this filter on this visual. I mean, what are the filter you apply, that is applied only on this visual. If you want to apply not on this, like this entire page, you click outside first. So it will shows only two options: filter on this page or filter on all the pages. Let's say I'll go here. Like the date related field I'll take here. I'll take that here, and this year I'll just drag it here. That basic one, advanced one, you can see it like basic is all the years it is showing. But no, I don't want to see something related to 2020. That is the Corona year. I don't want to see it. Select all and unselect the 2020. It will show all the dates. Any visual you go with, it will show everything, but not the 2020. For example, if I enable the total revenue, you see this in this visual, like I'll make it as a card. You know that it is some 79 point something, it is showing 79.8. Actually, if I see in the page one, the 79.9 millions, right? Why it is showing 79.8? Not because of the rounding and all. Like you see here, it is showing the 79.8. Reason is like we unselected the 2020, where there are 7 records are there. That is the reason you don't see much difference. For example, let it be 2020. Now you can see that 79.9. In the page one also you see 79.9, and here also you see this 79.9. Now, let's say I'll unselect the 2019. Now you can clearly see that difference here. 63 millions only it is showing when I say total revenue, because we applied the some filter here. There is a basic filter. Like if you select the advanced filter, is not 2019 and it's not 2018. Like this, you can add it. There are many options are here. So it will be applied to entire page. Entire page, guys. This number also got changed. 15.2 is there, right? So if I clear the filter, this 15.2 change it to 19.4, because earlier that filter was there and it is not considering the 2019 revenue. Now it is considering all the revenue. Is that clear? I would like to know. Um, Today we discuss about the filters. I mean, like let me finish this off. Like filters in this page I shown you, right? And visual also I discussed. There is a filters on all the pages. What do you mean by all the pages? As name itself says, what is the filter you applied? That will be applied on the all the pages. You give a try on your own, you'll get to know for sure. So let's say like region filter I'll apply. Region. Let's say manager filter I'll apply. Manager, I'll drag it into on all the pages. I want all the managers except David. Let's say this David is no more with us. Unselect the David. As I unselected the David, you see this. I think somewhere here manager wise we were seeing. Do you remember? I was showing this all the four managers like Rajesh Nair, Ellison Prakash. David was also there, but it is not showing. We did not change anything here because we applied something in the about filters in this page. Like we applied not to select the debit. That's the reason it is not showing. If I select the debit also, then you come back to this place. Yeah, you can see that now debit is also visible. So because we applied the filters on all the pages, not to show the data related to debit, it is applying like this. It is applying in all the pages wherever it is the manager is debit related records, it won't show. Got it? Yeah. So um, today I got some priority work. That's the reason half an hour before I'm going to close. But I would like to know what is your takeaways today? Like what do you learn today, and what is the interesting one? Like which topic you felt interesting? Feel free to unmute and speak. Let me try whether I'm able to do that. Otherwise, you can even type it in the chat box also. Which feature you like to? Okay. So, the placement. Okay. Oh, none of you liking that string slices? The string slicer is many times that failure. Yeah, so whatever we discuss, all are important topics only. Like it is not like I like it and I'm not liking it. Whether you like or not, like you should know if you need to work with the Power BI. That's it from today's session. I thought we'll be discussing variables and a couple of other things as well. But yeah, sure. Thank you, Sampa. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, thanks. Again. Fine. In the next week, we'll be talking about many things like that will be, I say, a next level of what we learned till now. So make sure that you go through the recordings. Otherwise, understanding those concepts will be tough. So I suggest all of you go through the recordings. Whichever you feel like, hey, I need to listen this again. Even I attended the class, please go through that recording. If you're not attended, please listen the recordings in a sequence, not rushing like not speed up, but speed 1.5 speed and all. Don't do that. Super Kishore. Yeah. And just for your information, Kishore, that IPL data website is not working. I mean, like 2 days back, I was giving some example to students that IPL is going on, right? Like, looks like they changed a couple of things in their website, and even you select the 2020 related filters, it is still showing the 2022. Yeah. But you can try, like there are many other websites which are like US people play a lot that basketball or football, something, right? Like you can try like data related to those. So it's not working. I did not check for last 2 days, but 2 days, 3 days back, that was the issue. Now you can give a try. They might fix. If they did not fix, like email them. And yes, like let me share the recording link. I'm giving the recording link, and also from where you can download the Power BI uh, file. Power BI desktop also given. Till today 13 videos was not counting. Thanks for the info, Monica. So your that filters language, if I need to talk, the checkbox is enabled today. Okay. Okay, fine then. Like see you on the coming weekend. If any change in the timings, we'll let you know prior. We are not very sure as of now. I'll speak with the mother, then I'll confirm on it. But we'll be having on the Saturday, Sundays only. Yeah. Thank you all.